Murder.
They scare me to death.
They always think they can get away with it.
As soon as I get to the water's edge, I can see the body there.
And they do, for a while.
I think he was kind of brought along as the muscle.
But there are always clues.
It's harder to kill somebody than people think.
Detection Through Science, the new series of medical detectives. Saturdays at 10 on Discovery.
Lots of people ask me, am I a modern-day, real-life Dr. Frankenstein? And I guess I am. I'm producing a potential monster. I'm a brain builder. I build artificial brains. In 1992, I had the idea of using a new kind of microchip that could be programmed. And I wondered what would happen if these chips could be programmed to wire themselves up in a random way. Most wouldn't work, but some would be far more efficient than is humanly designable. I would then have the building blocks to create an artificial brain. For me, it's not a question of if, it's a question of when artificial intelligence levels reach the human level. And then the big question of do we allow these artilects to go beyond human level? This issue is real. It's coming. If you make an analogy with the nuclear physicists in the 30s, they knew that it would be possible to make a single bomb powerful enough to destroy a whole city. But they just weren't listened to. So they persisted, and within a year or two, the Manhattan Project was started that built the bomb. I feel very schizophrenic about the work that I do. With my left hand, I build these things, and with my right hand, I raise the alarm. What is more important than the survival of the human species? On the other hand, you have the potential of creating creatures that would be godlike. It's absolutely magnificent. These two ideologies are irreconcilable. I'll be thinking about it in a rational kind of way before I go to sleep. And then I'll wake up sobbing because, Jesus Christ, what am I doing? How many people are going to die out of this potentially? And that's scary as hell. I won't see it. I'll be dead in 30 years, and that's not enough time for this whole scenario to unfold. But my grandchildren will see it. They will be destroyed by it, potentially.
The idea of building the biggest greenhouse in the world was obviously a marvellous concept. I mean, it's the kind of thing you do dream about. I think the issue about Eden is one of some kind of universal geometry. A very simple repetitive structure has been reduced and reduced and reduced to the absolute minimum. The thing is lighter than air, and it just settles there. It uses the absolute highest technology we could possibly use at the time we're doing it. I mean, you can't go any further, you can't go into the future, but we're doing the best thing we can.
Listen. That's the sound of the world holding its breath. 40 years after the Cuban Missile Crisis, Discovery looks back on 13 days of terror. Cuba and the Cold War, coming soon to Discovery.
A világban minden negyedik másodpercben felszáll egy repülőgép.